Hi everyone, what's up? It's me again, Junkmaster3, and it's time for another top list, and this is going to be sort of a video response to Lola's Basement's top 10 Emilio Estevez movies, because just like he said in his video, I'm a big fan of Emilio Estevez. He's like my favorite actor of all time, because every time I feel like bad or sad, he always keeps watching his movies makes me feel so much better. So this was a pretty hard list to do, so I cheated a little bit like I used to do. So I had to pick 15 titles instead of 10 titles, but yeah, I actually had 15 movies in Emilio Estevez movies in my collection, so I couldn't make a top 20 and so I just thought I would just include all of them. So yeah, let's begin right away. At number 10 is Stephen King. Can't speak today. Maximum Overdrive. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of this movie. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the movie itself, but there's one character in this movie which was so annoying, and I don't really remember her name, but she was also in The Legend of Billie Jean. I can't remember the actress name, but just ruined the whole movie in my opinion. But this is actually a slim case release of British DVD, because the Swedish release that I had before had such a terrible picture quality, even worse than VHS if you say so, so I just had to pick up this edition instead. But it's still a pretty good movie, so yeah, Maximum Overdrive at number 10. And at number 15, sorry. And at number 14 we got a movie which I don't hear a lot of people talk about, really anyone. I think this was a made-for-TV movie that came out in '99, and the movie is Late Last Night. It was fun for what it was, and yeah, not the best, not the worst, but still okay. So yeah, number 14, Late Last Night. And then we have, now I'm just going to check the list once again so I don't makes me confused. At number 13 we got the second Mighty Ducks movies, and this is actually a triple pack with all three of them, but at number 13 we got the second one. At number 12 we got the first one. I actually did like the second one much more before, but for some reason I've started to enjoy the first one a little bit more. Don't really know why, but yeah, I've started to like it more and more. I don't really know why, but yeah, Mighty Ducks, the first one, at number 12. And at number 11 we got Stakeout, and I still want to get a hold of the second one, even though I know that it's not supposed to be as good as this one. I still want to pick it up, because as long as Emilio Estevez is in the movie, it can't be that bad. So yeah, Stakeout at number 11. And then we have another really fun and entertaining movie, Men at Work, comes in at number 10. Really great actors, everyone in this movie, and this was the second movie. I think this was the second movie that Emilio directed and starred in, and I think it works very well with the chemistry with both Emilio and Charlie. They make such a great team, if you say so, in this. Yeah, Men at Work at number 10. And at number 9 we got a very weird movie, but it's so entertaining as hell. I would actually call it a stoner movie, because the ending is just so weird in my opinion. The movie is Repo Man, and this goes for like a lot of money online, I believe. I believe there was the collector's edition, or was it Criterion Collection that released it, it went for so much money, and I'm not really sure if they even sell it anymore, but yeah, shit the same. Repo Man comes in at number 9. And then we got the movie which I was supposed to have in my next update video. I'm probably going to show it once again, but I watched it for the first time yesterday actually, So yeah, number 8 we got Wisdom, and this was the first movie that Emilio directed himself, and this came out back in 86 or 87, I think it was 86, yeah. And it has Demi Moore in it, and I think this is such a tragic movie, but it's still, I mean, it has its moments. It's sometimes fun and sometimes very dramatic, and yeah, I mean, when you make a movie and you get the viewer to feel emotions, then you know that it's a successful movie. And that was the way I felt with this one. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Wisdom at number 8. And then at number 7 we got a movie which I've watched over and over again. The movie is Free Jack. I'm not going to say anything that much about it. This is also out of print here in Sweden, I believe. It has Anthony Hopkins, Rene Russo, and Mick Jagger in it, so that's a really cool cast, to be honest, especially Mick Jagger, because I think he had like a role like in the 70s where he like was ashamed of himself, that he didn't want to go back to his acting, but he came back in this, I believe. Now I'm just mumbling about something completely else, but yeah, Free Jack at number 7. And at number 6 is a movie which I can see over and over again. I can all see all of these movies over and over again because, yeah, Emilio is Emilio and I love his movies. At number 6 we got St. Elmo's Fire. Great actors, all of them. I mean, this is like the Brat Pack movie number 1. Maybe not number 1, but yeah, one of the biggest ones. It has Rob Lowe and Demi Moore and Ali Sheedy. Andrew McCarthy, yeah, you already know about the cast. Also great soundtrack, and yeah, don't really know what else to say about it, but yeah, St. Elmo's Fire at number 6. And at number 5 is a movie which has grown on me. I didn't really like it the first time I saw it. I mean, I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as I do today. And it's another movie with a very, very good cast. It's The Outsiders. Great movie, I can watch it over again. Now it feels like I'm just saying the same thing about every movie here, but yeah, it's true, I can see all of these movies over and over again. And this was probably the movie which started these careers of all these great actors, or started that made them like famous. Rob Lowe, Tom Cruise, Matt Dillon, Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell, yeah, among others. Great movie, check it out if you haven't seen it, really, really good. And then we got That Was Then, This Is Now. I feel like I've talked about this movie pretty much, I'm not going to say anything else about it. At number 4. And then we got at number 3, The Breakfast Club. Yeah, you thought it was supposed to be number 1 probably, but there are actually 2 other movies which I do like a little bit more than this, but this is still one of the best, so yeah, The Breakfast Club at number 3. And at number 2 we got Young Guns 2, not going to say anything else more about that one, and you already know which movie is at number 1, and it is Young Guns, the first one. This is probably the movie that I've seen the most times. I think I've seen this like 20 times or something, I'm not kidding. A movie which I can see I can see over and over again. I'm never getting tired of it. There was even like 1 week where I like watched it like almost every day, and there's actually one day which I had like watched it 2 times. One day when I went to school. Before I went to school, I actually got up earlier just to watch this movie, and then when I came home again I watched it again. So I was obsessed with this movie for a while, and I still need to rewatch it again because it's such a great movie. Young Guns at number 1. Thank you very much for watching, and I know I need to end this video right now, but because that camera is probably going to make everything so much worse. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and didn't get bored. And I'll also leave a link down to Lawless Basement in the description. So yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.